She's not a hero just because she served in the military. I know MAGA is going to get really upset about me saying this, but that's the truth. She did not die in service to her country. She died in service to one man, Donald J. Trump, in his efforts to take over the United States and install himself as a fascist dictator. This is the same man who called veterans suckers and losers and wouldn't go to a D-Day ceremony with our allies overseas because he didn't want to get his hair wet. She was a traitor to her oath that she took to the Constitution, same oath that I took. And she should be remembered as such. I'm talking, of course, about Ashley Babbitt, who died with an American flag tied around her neck like it was a Superman cape as she tried to jump through a window into the speaker's lobby so that she could participate in physically decapitating our government and installing Donald Trump as a fascist dictator. The MAGA movement loves martyrs, but they don't give a shit about veterans. So don't let them gaslight you and pretend that anything I'm saying is offensive. You know what's offensive? Coming into office and deciding that you're going to fire 80,000 people who work at the VA and destroy veterans' healthcare. You know what's offensive to veterans? Taking veterans and forcing them out into the private healthcare system where there is zero accountability and no incentives to solve their health problems. It's offensive to take affordable VA-provided healthcare, to take that money and send it out into the private sector to make your donors rich. It's offensive to use service members as props, to install them on the streets of the capital of the United States as part of a manufactured fake crisis, to deploy troops to cities across the country, to try to take troops from red states and put them into blue cities, hoping that you can provoke violence as their commander-in-chief. What happened in Washington, D.C. this week wasn't just made possible by Donald Trump, it was made probable. There are countless enemies of American democracy who have every incentive to target troops when they're just standing around. Whether it's foreign adversaries or domestic extremists or just one-off criminals, it doesn't matter. Donald Trump is putting troops in harm's way on American streets so that he can use them as political pawns. So, MAGA, if you're offended about the way that I talk about Ashley Babbitt, the QAnon crazy person who got herself shot, that's on you. And you need to adjust your fucking priorities.